What's going on, everybody? There's been several shapes that have been released lately with the XM2 style shape. I've been using the XM2 for a couple weeks now, so I wanted to do a quick review. So the XM2 comes in at 63 grams. At least in terms of weight, I mean, there's definitely been other shapes that have come out at a lower weight. I think 63 grams is pretty solid, honestly. I mean, I think whenever you think of the GPX2, the GPX2 is right around 60, and I feel like anything around that 60 gram area is typically the sweet spot for most people. You can go lower if you're looking at G-Wolfs. There's really not anything higher unless you're looking at something like Vaxi. But overall, at least in terms of build quality, the show feels solid and sturdy overall. It is the first mouse that I've used probably in the entirety of the last 2 years of me reviewing that has a lot of creaking. So, I mean, I definitely have creaking on the sides, closer towards the middle, and then I definitely have creaking right here at the bottom. So just, you can hear that. It's literally just me pressing like this. So I mean, I definitely have a lot of creaking on this mouse. It doesn't affect the overall shell. I mean, it still feels solid overall, but there is a lot of creaking on this mouse. Coating is pretty solid. There's no need for grip tape on this mouse. I've been using it for a while. The shape of the XM2 is really the main talking point of this mouse, so it works really well for my grip and hand size. My hand's big enough where I don't have full palm support, but it really allows the mouse to rest on my thumb and pinky bone. So whenever I'm holding it, I mean, it's not completely covering my palm, but it's kind of hitting right here for my pinky bone. And then I have a good thumb placement. So at least overall, in terms of overall usage of a claw style mouse, it does feel very comfortable in my hand. Right now, I am currently using the Aether control skates. I've been using the Aether both skates for a while. The Aether skates, I mean, I'm going to touch on here pretty soon. I'll do a quick review of several of these skates that I've been testing, but overall, I mean, the Aether control skates, they perform fairly well. They're definitely on the slower end whenever you're thinking of control. So I think in terms of like small micro adjusting, it's really good because it has a lot of control in micro adjusting, but it's definitely slower whenever you're trying to have any kind of tracking. So I think of like playing anything like maybe like Call of Duty where you have a fast time to kill, something like Rivals. Little micro adjusting is fine, but things like Valorant, Counter-Strike, I feel like would be really good with these skates. But things like Apex, I feel like it's a little too slow, at least in terms of the overall tracking that I get. So kind of just depends on kind of what game you're playing and what skates you want to use. But that's a quick rundown of those skates. The XM2, at least in terms of switches, is using their own version of Kales, which honestly I think feel really good. They feel crisp, tactile, spammable, have no issues with that. Side buttons have a really good placement. They're using GM2 2.0s. Good placement, feel crisp. Scroll wheel is a TTC silver scroll wheel. Feels notchy, feels comfortable, so I don't really have any issues with any of the internals. I haven't had any issues. I didn't have any issues with the sock skates. I mean, like I said, I've been testing a lot of different skates, so I've been using the Aethers for now. I didn't have any issues with the sensor implementation, no issues with battery life. Overall, I mean, whenever we talk about the mouse, it performs incredibly well. The biggest thing that I really like is obviously going to be the shape. Like I said, internals feel great. I haven't had any issues with sensors, anything like that. So if you have any questions on the XM2, feel free to throw them in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all next time. So, all right.